Hey guys, it's me Kayla and I'm finally back with another video. Today I'm decided to show you guys some of League of Legends, which is something I recently started playing again actually, because I used to play this 6 months ago, like way back when. But I did quit. Why? Don't know. Anyway, I got a couple views on my last video, which was on League of Legends, me playing Ashe. I'll have like a mini clip, I guess, like in the corner. Of like, I made a quick playthrough of playing Ashe, and you know, you guys seem to like that, so I decided to go through and, you know, show you some aspects that I've learned going through and playing on League of Legends. So when you first sign up, which you can sign up on the website, there will be a links and downloads for this will all be down in the description. Anything that I mention, yeah, they'll be all in the description. Anyway, you can make an account on the website and you can download this. It's a free download. And when you log in, you have a login screen. You log in with your username and password and you'll come to this screen. Now this screen is the everythings. So right here you'll have like daily things that are, this is like the bulletin board almost. This will like show you, like, there's some tips sometimes. Sometimes they have funny things here. This down here is pro, like, I guess you could call it like kind of like pro fighting. This is ranked, which means level 30. So I say, that's why I say pro, because these are the pros. Anyway, this is just your daily bulletin board around where my mouse is. Over here they'll mostly have like sales. Right now they're having pool party sale because of the summer, so you can get these, you know, whatever. This is something new they added, you know, the basics. So you just find everything here, and this will just leave you to links on like whatever browser you use, Google, Firefox, Opera, whatever. So right here in the middle is your play button, but before we get to that, first you're going to look over at your profile. Now right here where my name is, my username, this is your XP bar. It's purple. It's purple because it shows how far you have left to get to your next level. Currently a level 18. If you click on your icon right here, it'll give you a list of icons. These two in particular will be here. I got those special, but you get the idea. There'll be icons here. You could choose some. If you don't find anything you like, you can always go to shop. Shop is the orange or yellow button, whatever you want to. It'll, once you hover over it, it'll say click to browse the store. You click it. This is where, oh gosh. Okay. This is where you're going to purchase all your Riot points, or you're going to purchase all your RP points and all your IP points. Now some vocabulary real quick. RP points means Riot points, which is it says to recharge or spend your Riot points, you can visit the store. This is used to buy skins, to buy special items, basically. Your IP points is used to buy champions, ruins, and yeah, just champions and ruins, basically. So the first tab we have here, you purchase RP. This is when you want to buy more Riot points to buy more skins for your champions. And yes, the characters are not called characters. Most people call them champions. Pronunciation on those champions, you're going to have to get used to. Some of them are pretty difficult. So they take Discover, Visa, PayPal, PaySafe card, mobile payments, prepaid cards, Subway gift cards, Subway gift cards, CVS gift cards, Burger King gift cards, Sports Authorities gift cards, etc. The list goes on. But here are some payment options. Least is $5 for 650. Pretty good, I guess. I don't know anyone who's paid $100 for 115,000 RP points, but go ahead if you really want to do that. That's yours. That's your problem. Gifting center. This just shows you if you want to gift someone, you choose a username, for instance, what you want to gift them. Say you want to purchase some RP, and you just gift them some RP. Featured. This is what you're on when you come to the shop. This shows you some sweet deals that they might have. Sales for certain characters or skins. Bundles will be purchased here. Top sellers and featured items, etc. Next is your champions tab. This is all the champions in the game. Literally, this is everything. This is all the champions that you don't own because they're marked over here. So these are all the ones that you currently don't own. There's quite a bit of them, and they're quite expensive. If you want to narrow down your search, you can. If you have enough RP and you want to buy, you know, if you want to buy a champion with RP because you don't have enough IP, you can do that. Or what I usually do, since you get more IP, more influence points than riot points, I use price IP, which is influence points. And then you could also use the show where it says show all. You can click on that, and if you're looking for something in particular, say for instance, maybe you're better at supporting, or maybe you're better at mage or being a tank, you can click on one of these. I'm personally better marksman / fighter. So you pick one. I'll say I pick marksman, and oh, I see Caitlyn, I want to get her. Too much IP, can't get her. Well, you can always use your riot points. But that's who I'm actually currently ranking up to get. Yeah. Some suggestions I guess I could give you guys. A really good support is Soraka. She is great if used correctly. She can be actually a really good support for when you need healing. She's the heal type of, she's a heal mage. Her primary, I think, is support, but her secondary is mage. So, you know. Nami, I think it's pronounced. She's good too, support. I've played against some good Namis, aka one that I just recently played against. Fiddlesticks. He's a really good support, actually. Heimerdinger, he is OP. I'm telling you from the start, if you have to play against a Heimerdinger, you game over. Because he's just over the top. I actually want to get him too. Anyway, moving on. Skins, this is your skins tab. This will show you all the skins of your champions that you have. This will show you the skins of champions that you have, but that's basically it. These are, I'm sorry. These are the skins of champions that you have that you can unlock. So it varies. Different characters have various skins. And one thing to be cautious about, when you do come to skins, they oh my gosh. League of Legends has a thing where, obviously, if someone doesn't have enough influence points to buy a character, you know, you can't just be like, oh, well, they can't play, because that doesn't make any sense at all. So they have a thing where they do a cycle, I think it's every Tuesday, I want to say, where they change the champions. They change the champions and bring in new ones, and take out old ones, bring in new ones, so that way, you know, people can experience all of them, even the really strong ones. So just be careful here. If you want to know how to tell what champions you have, you can go to your profile, which is your click to view / edit your summoner profile. You get right here, you go to champions, you click owned, and you should know what champions you own from what champions you don't own. Like, that should be, like, once you start playing, you'll, like, know automatically. Or if you still don't know, you can go back to the store account. I think, no, I'm wrong. Sorry, don't listen to that. Somewhere in here you can go, and it shows you the champions that you own. Oh, purchases, my bad. So you can filter it. This is champions only. So these are all the champions that I have bought. One of them. You can refund. You only get 3 refunds. I already used 1. Once you use those 3 refunds, you can no longer refund. So if you buy them, oh well. That's you just kind of wasted your money. But I mean, it's kind of fair. So yeah, summoner icons. This is what I was talking about when you click on this. Summoner icons are just, you know, just icons. Just to make you look cool. You know. Nothing that big, I guess. Runes, I'll come back to these runes and boosts and runes and boosts because those have to do more on the profile. Bundles, I don't really know what bundles are. Well, it's kind of like just like the icon bundles, like, oh, you get these and this icons, but I don't really use the icons or the bundles, so I don't really know much about that. Moving on, your profile. When you click on your profile, you're going to come to this page. Your top champions are champions that you've used. My top champion is Irelia. That's who I use like 24/7. She's great. Yeah. So, yeah, this is just your profile. This tells you where you stand for certain things. I have not played a ranked because ranked is only for level 30. Classic, which is regular PvP. I've had 710 takedowns, 28 wins, and a creep score of over 5,000. Dominion, and a ram. Yeah. There's a lot. It seems like a lot, but trust me, you'll get used to it after a while. So leagues, people can add you to their league. This is mostly referred to when you're playing ranked, which again is level 30. But you can get added to other people's leagues without having to do a ranked match. Your match history is basically just going to show you everything, all the players you've played, the people you've played, and what the history was. Like, if you won, if you lost, how much IP influence points you got, how much XP you got, how many kills and deaths and assists you have. Yeah, that's how it goes when it has the slashes. That doesn't mean the date. The slashes means it goes kills, deaths, and assist. Assisting mean that you helped the person kill the champion. And your item build, basically. Champions, I already went over that. Where all the champions that you have or you recently purchased. Runes is a little complicated. I truthfully am not going to explain it to you guys because I don't even know how to use runes myself. I just kind of have them scattered wherever, so I'm not going to teach you guys about the runes and masteries. You guys can probably find a more educated video on that. Sorry. Spells are just the spells that you can use in certain maps. Let it be known, Mark, which is the snowball you see here, is only used in Aram, which is random, meaning that it picks random champions for you to use during that game, and you know, just gotta deal with it. Or you could re-roll, but once you re-roll, then you have to wait. You have to like win a certain amount of matches to get that re-roll. And Garrison is also used in that too. I think everything else besides this is used in regular PvP multiplayer, you know, playing. Now your item sets, I just recently found out about this. This is used for, say for instance, you have a build. You will need builds. Builds are things that you have when wanting to play a certain character. You can't just go into the game and just buy whatever, because one character might have to build ability power and one character might build attack damage, and you might build ability power for the attack damage and attack for the ability. So you don't want to get that mixed up. This is for people who have trouble remembering, I guess you could say. Because I know I have trouble remembering builds for certain characters. And if you get to the point where you have, like, say, 10 characters at once, you're not going to remember the builds for all of them. Let's be honest. So what I do here is I take, you can click the create new item button. You can go to maps and champions. You can click a specific map because these, like, certain specific items are not used on the same map. So for instance, the crystal scar, no, the twisted tree line, if you try and put the trinket in there, it'll be red. And at the bottom, actually, of each one, it says, this item is not available on the following maps: Crystal Scar, Howling Abyss, and the Twisted Tree Line. That is because, you know, whatever the game is, they don't use it. So you click on whatever you're making that build for, excuse me. And then you could choose specific characters. And this is literally all the characters in alphabetical order that are on League. And if you don't want to have to go through and find your character, you just show your own champions, and there you go, and you choose whatever. You can rename the item. I usually rename it by the champion's name. So for instance, Irelia, I call it Irelia's build. This is her starting items, and then this is her full item build. I have one for Dominion. This is her full build. For Ash, here's her starting items and items to get. Her Dominion build, you know, right here. Yeah, and that's basically that. Ranked teams, that's for 30, so you don't have to worry about that either. Another thing I was looking to talk about is the play button. When you click play, you're going to be put here. PvP mode is match battle against other summoners. This is, like, kind of harder because you get matched with higher levels. But you can play Twisted Tree Line only plays. It's a 3 vs 3. Summoner's Rift is a 5 vs 5 with 3 lanes, top, mid, and bot. That's what most League of Legends players refer to it as. Yeah, I don't know. It just means top, middle, or bot. You have junglers, and you have ADCs, which is attack damage carriers. You have supporters. There's a long range of them. Here, the game type, team builder is only for level 25, and ranked, once again, is for level 30. I think you get draft pick open, I want to say level 15 or 16, because I not too long opened it. Draft pick meaning that you can see everything that your enemy team has. Now that has its good sides and it has its upsides and its downsides. The upside is that you know who's gonna be where, you know who to pick, and you know how the game is gonna go down. The bad side is that the enemy team could counter that and also kill you. Plus, on the same page speaking, that if they pick your one, like say for instance you main I don't know, Heimerdinger, and then say they go over and they take Heimerdinger, you can't take it now because you know who they're taking. So that, you know, LOL makes it so that you can't take that either. So forcing you to like, oh, I guess I can battle against the same person. Or else it wouldn't be fun, I guess, in a way. So PvP, I would play, like, once you get to a higher level. I didn't start playing PvP until maybe like after level 10, but let's just be mindful that I didn't play for 6 months, so you might be able to start a little earlier than me. But even after level 10, even at level like 13, 14, I was playing against robots until I found friends. So I would go against co-op versus AI. You're working with real summoners, but you're working with your level of summoners, but you're working with other them, and you can click classic or dominion, and you can click beginner. Intro is for people who are starting out. You want to know the basics, how to build maybe, and stuff like that. Beginner is easy mode. Beginners, you'll see a lot of summoners, maybe like level 25, 8 or 10 and above, I just should say in general. You'll see lots of levels 10 and above using beginner only for when you're trying out new champions. Do not go in there with, like, if you're like a level like 25 or something and they're like all like level 17 or 2 and just absolutely dominate, because they could actually report you for that and be saying like, oh well, they are like level 25 and we're only like level 2, and they'd get really mad at that because kill steals. It's not a healthy thing. Custom, meaning that you can join or create a non-match made game. I never really use that. And tutorial is just how to play, basically. This one's for how to battle, and this one's about how to like battle using the Howling Abyss. Down here you have your friends. You can add people. You can add people through Facebook. Here you have your chat room. I don't really use that. And this is your and these are your notifications. You only get notifications if you have it set, if people come online, if someone invites you to a game, if you have any friend requests, etc., etc. So you have your settings, help dialog box, if you have any questions. And yeah, that's basically all I know about at the moment, to be honest, guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that this video was really long, most likely. I'm sorry if I didn't fully explain well enough to you guys. I'm pretty sure there's much better videos out there that you could watch besides mine, but I just want to give you guys a little gist of it. I didn't want to like bore you with so many facts and stupid stuff. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.
Don't bring me down.